Woo! Yeah! Woo! Flying around! Woo! 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 Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. I've got my wings back. They are here, they are fancy, and we are very excited. I am thoroughly enjoying having my wings back. I was very tired of walking everywhere, and, hello, mountains? Are you going to render? Whoa, and falling off of things and not being able to fly. I am ecstatic. This is a great day in the lands of Jacklands. It's awkward a little bit. But anyway, so that happened in between episodes. We did our end bust on our live stream, and now I have my elytra back. It is fully kitted out and ready to rock and roll, and we are doing really well here. One of the other things that I did in between episodes is I went on a strip mined bust. I have all kinds of stones and granites and andesites and, well, diorite, but I probably won't use that unless I build that one white castle that I was looking at building, but I might do that out of quartz because I have an easy way to get that anyway. Moving on. So I have all of these things, and it was because we did a little strip mine, so let me show you guys what that looks like. And by strip mine, of course, I mean speed mine, because we did not do strip mining. We cleared out massive amounts of area down here, and it was very rewarding. We got so many resources, and we are going to be able to use those with so many of the things coming up. And of course, we got some diamonds, we got some redstone, we got some lapis, which I saw some over here, we got some gold, we got a bunch of coal, and all of these fun things. I am going to grab this while we are down here, because this little guy right here needs to go back up to the surface world so that we can utilize it a little bit easier. Alrighty, and there we go. We've got some new things going on with that beacon right there. So we've got our little speed enchantment, and we have regeneration, easy to change. I am out of rockets because I only had a little bit equipped, so we're gonna re-equip those and we're gonna jump right into today's episode. Alrighty, and what is today's episode, you might be asking yourself? Well, I have the answer you have been waiting for a long time. We are headed over to the new Mega Base location today, and we are gonna start by clearing out this little valley here and sketching out where exactly we want our little base to start. So we are gonna start with a time lapse in today's episode, and we are gonna jump right into a little deforestation and a little land management. Let's go. And jumping right back out of it, we have some stuff still lingering around, but we have a pretty clear area. I definitely didn't realize the shapes that we had going on here. I thought that this island was a little bit more circular, but I think it has something to do with this little peninsula. And I feel like I remember having to think about taking part of this out and then re-landscaping the cliffside over there. But we are gonna take a fly out here for the first time to see what this open area looks like. And what do we have? Oh yeah, we've got a pretty big little spot right there. Pretty big little spot. That's pretty much what it is though, because it is an open area, and yeah, that's gotta go. So we've got, okay, so we've got about right here, I think is gonna be the spot, which is where I took the trees to. Oh, it's like I knew what was gonna need to happen. So I think if we take the mountain out right here, all of this guy, we will put in a couple shulker boxes, of course, and take it out to this line right here. And then I think I'm gonna go around and flatten out some of this other area just to get a good flat spot right here so that we can visualize all of it. And then we will start laying down the framework and the scaffolding for what we want our base to look like. This seems like a pretty grindy task, but I do have to say that there is something very satisfying about being able to just insta-mine dirt. I really appreciate this quite a lot. quite a lot. Before we get into the mountain here, I did want to show you guys what this looks like, all cleaned up and leveled off. I think I am going to leave everything 1 block higher, which means that I will probably fill in around these gaps. But I do kind of like the lifted edge right here. So we're gonna leave this 1 platform 1 block high, and then we're gonna do that with this mountain right over here. And I think that this will be very satisfying in a 3rd-person time lapse. So for the 2nd time this episode, we are gonna jump right into one and take this mountain down to the ground. And with the power of time-lapse magic, we are officially done with this project as well. This really didn't take me quite as long as I thought it was going to, seeing as this was a full mountain. But as you guys can see, the powers of the beacon. This is why I was putting this off for so long. I didn't want anything to do with this area until I had a beacon, because I had a sneaky suspicion that I would be taking out large areas of land, and that beacon was super helpful with its haste 2 effect right there. I did get the bad omen effect while we were doing our little time lapse there, but we are not close enough to the village for that to matter right now, and we can always drink a little bit of milk to get rid of that guy before we go home. As you guys can tell, we have gotten that mountain out of the way, and now, oh my goodness! Oh, look at that! Oh, that is so perfect. Oh my gosh, you can totally see the whole area now. I think this is my perch tree. Look at this. This is the perfect size. Oh, I'm stoked. That looks so good, guys. That looks so good. Man. Let's see if I can hit this birch tree. Yep. Let's go right here on this birch tree. Look at that cleared out area. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, that looks fantastic. And of course, we are going to be building all in this zone right here. I have great grand plans for a mega base, and we are going to get started on that so soon now. And I am very excited. I think today we might actually get away with laying down the first circle to indicate where our base is going to come up out of the ground. And I could not be more excited to finally lay down some foundations here. This is looking so good. Man, is this the perfect size. I love this area. I love these trees. I am very excited for how this is going to turn out. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Man. And one of the other things that I noticed when we were doing all of this, look at all the dogs. Look at all these doggies. We got 1, 2, I think there's 4. There's 3. Whoa, and there's 4. Yep, so we've got 4 dogs over here, which I did kind of just destroy their little habitat here, but we will be making it up to them. I will be giving them a great home to live in, of course, and we will be doing trees and stuff like that around the perimeter, but I just really wanted to get this cleaned up and all of the trees gone and all of the mountain gone so we could get a really good view of what we have here, and my goodness, does this look perfect. Of course, you guys don't know exactly what I'm thinking, but trust me when I say the grand plan is gonna fit really well in this spot. And perfectly fit it shall, because I have spent the last 5 hours in a creative testing world designed after this seed right here, and with this block, we have the center of our base. That's right, I have the final layout for how the platform on the ground level is going to look, and this is going to mark the very center of our base, and I am very excited to start building this. The concept has been down on paper for a long time, but seeing it in blocks, oh my gosh, guys, I cannot wait to build all of this. So I have prepared some gray concrete powder, and of course we've got buckets of water at the ready, and we are gonna start laying down that first outermost ring of our platform. It might not look like much, but this is the outermost point of our platform here on ground level, so I am just going to take some time and make up a little circle. Alrighty, so I have the base ring completed, and we are gonna fly in for the first time. Oh, I'm so excited to show you guys what kind of magnitude we're dealing with. Oh, look at that! Ladies and gentlemen, oh man. Look at that. It is mega. That is mega. Mega, mega, mega. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. So, I have enough concrete powder. I am gonna go around and I'm going to make this double high, and then we are going to hydrate all of this concrete powder and get ourselves a really nice and solid ring to start off this mega base project. I am ecstatic. And just like that, there we go. We have one fully solid ring all the way around our center point now. And like I was saying a second ago, let's see if I can land. All right, we did it. This is the outermost part of the hub base here. So just to give you guys a little bit of an explanation on what we are doing, I think I have mentioned it already once in this series. I was gonna say episode, but I don't think I've mentioned it yet this episode. The mega base this year, drumroll please, in case I haven't already blown it, is going to be a sky base. And I have never really done a sky base before, so I had a lot of creative freedom with this guy, and I had a lot of fun designing it. I have a bunch of sketches and a bunch of things and ideas and stuff that I want to do for this base, but it is all going to take place in the sky, which, obviously we are on the ground right now, so you might be saying, well, what does this part have to do with anything if you're just going to build in the sky? And that is because the base is primarily going to be held up with a beam of energy. That's right, we are going to create a beam of energy that shoots into the sky just like a beacon, and don't tell anybody, but it's just going to be a lot of beacons. Hence the reason that I need a beacon farm. But basically, the beam is going to come up out of the middle of this ground platform here and shoot into the sky, and then we are going to build all of our sky base being suspended in the sky off of that giant energy beam coming up from the ground, and I am thoroughly excited for the prospects and how that is going to look. But I gotta wrap it up here before it gets too much darker, because this is a total battlefield when it gets nighttime. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on this episode. This is definitely a pivotal point in our journey here today, and I am very excited to get started on this mega base project. Thank you guys again for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider throwing it a like, and if you really enjoyed it, subscribe would be very appreciated. Thank you guys again, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Goodbye.